Everybody wants to reduce recidivism. At some point, we have to do something differently than what we've done before.
Because I've battled with like addiction and stuff before in the past as well. I went to prison for a couple years and it's straightened me out.
People appreciate your past because it tells you where you can come from and where you can go.
Right.
Yeah, we can get your bottom teeth good. I'm gonna work with the dentist to get them leveled down. If you'll let me do this as a part 2, I want to bring back the incredible. If we tell them on YouTube, they're gonna beat you up if you don't get it.
I know, right? Yeah, so we gotta do a part 2.
Thank you more than you know. Thank you guys, we'll see you next week.
All right.
Hey guys, Bill Watson with Brighter Image Lab, and for the longest time I've wanted to do a video on recidivism and addiction. Reducing recidivism starts with a smile. I know it sounds simple, but the statistics are so powerful that all you have to do is try a few cases. Every year people come to us, they do everything they can not to go back to being the person they were before. And we do what we can to redesign them a smile, because we believe that when we change their smile, it changes their life and it keeps them from going back. When people have a bad smile, it holds their life back. It keeps them from getting the advantages that they would have gotten with the same effort. Regardless of all the other challenges, the challenges are generally met with energy and reward. And when you look at a person and you judge them, you can't be affected by a bad smile and treat them like you would if they had a nice smile. You can't erase their past if they keep seeing it every day when they look in the mirror. And too many people pay the consequences. One of the persons that pays the consequences is the guy that we're doing an interview on today. And you may look at him and say, another rebel. There's no problem with being a rebel if you're a rebel with a cause. And since I met this young man, the first thing he said to me is when I pulled myself up, I wanted to make sure that I didn't repeat the problems of my past. I was so impressed with his story that it became mine. Follow me as I go through this interview with Zach, and I think you'll see that the results are astounding. Thank you.
It's not fun getting to walk around with an ugly smile, especially if your teeth look like mine. I feel like their eyes just go straight to my smile, you know? Seeing that day after day, talking to people day after day, depression starts to set in. So anybody who's thinking about getting a dental veneer, I highly, highly recommend it. It's been giving me my confidence back. I feel great wearing them. Like I can't even tell that I have them in. It's not expensive at all. It makes a difference in someone's life. Dr. Williams was really nice. The visit only took like less than 10 minutes. So it was cool.
We take a little bit off the teeth to make them flat, and then they
like bevel it.
And they bevel it a little bit to where it's not so flat.
Yeah.
The process of contouring, I guess it was really cool because my teeth, I guess, were kind of jagged in certain areas. I mean, they weren't like they weren't messed up, you know, completely. They were straight, but some of them were like uneven. So that was kind of cool, I guess, getting to see how they could like even them out, you know, to make them like without any like really dental work, you know. So that was cool.
Contouring your teeth is not something you should be afraid to do. When all it takes is meeting a doctor and not being afraid. They're so afraid they go, oh, it's gonna be thousands, it's gonna be thousands. Dude, it's not that bad. If they're in Houston, if they're in Texas, if they're in Louisiana, if they're in New Mexico or Oklahoma, and you're worried about contouring, take pictures, send them to us. We'll forward them to Dr. Williams. Dr. Williams, I cannot thank you enough. You're welcome. I know.
There was nothing to it. No, it didn't even hurt. Yeah, she didn't use any kind of numbing medication or anything.
Zach, first question I have for you. How did it feel to have a bad smile?
After I had my teeth broken, I didn't really know what to think. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror.
How old were you?
I was 20, 21, something like that.
How long did you suffer that embarrassment?
About 7 or 8 years.
Affected you on job interviews?
Oh yeah.
Affected you on dates?
Yes.
Socially?
Yeah.
Friends?
Oh yeah. I wasn't making any friends.
Family?
Yeah, I think some family members kind of shunned me.
What I've learned is that when you have a bad smile, it's a punishment that everybody pays for.
Right.
You told me that you tried to contact some dentists. What did they tell you?
They told me between $9,000 and $18,000 at a regular dentist.
$9,000 to $18,000. How old were you?
About 21.
You put $9,000 to $18,000 on a 22, 23, 25, 30-year-old, 40-year-old. They suffer the consequences of just pure anxiety of, one, being afraid of the dentist, and two, being able to afford that. Every decision you made after that affected you. How did you find out about trying to improve your smile?
I started looking for cheaper options on the internet, just looking for anything.
So you weren't giving up, you just kept looking?
Oh yeah, because I knew I couldn't just continue walking around looking.
How old were you when you got the new smile from Brighter Image Lab?
This was recent. This was about 9 months ago, I think, was when I got
9 months. How'd your life change?
My life changed drastically.
How long after?
About 3 days after. It took me about 2 or 3 days to kind of get used to it, you know, because I went that long without having a smile.
What's the first time you noticed it was okay? Things are going to be okay.
About a week to a week and a half in.
Tell me about it. What happened?
I noticed myself smiling. I wasn't holding back during conversations, talking to people. Like I could actually smile with them, and but I noticed how much I was holding back.
You got to take this serious look.
Like all the time.
Like you're some kind of brute or something.
Right.
What happened in the first 3 months?
I started going to interviews. I started getting really good at interviews.
And then it seems like you lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I started working out again. I started gaining that confidence back.
All in a year. 10
yeah,
years.
like all in a year.
10 years, nothing happened. 1 year, everything happened.
Right.
We have a campaign called #SmileWithMe that when somebody has a bad smile, they see someone with a bad smile, they hand them that and go, you should see this company. You've told me that you've told about 2 or 3 people already, and that's just people you don't want to see do what you did.
Right.
They say that a smile is a luxury, but I think you would tell everybody that was in trouble today with a bad smile. First thing, what would you tell them?
The first thing I would tell them is to go for it, to make the decision, get your smile fixed. It doesn't cost that much to get your teeth contoured either. If your teeth aren't that bad, definitely make the decision because it drastically changed my life and it's given me my confidence back. And I enjoy it every day. I wear it every day. I wouldn't have gone back to jail. I don't think if I would have had a nice smile.
You've been an inspiration to me. When we talk off camera, I know you're nervous today, but when we talk off camera, you don't want anyone else to go to jail. You don't want anyone to go through what you went through. And you think that 10 years is way too long.
Right.
And any dentist that tells a kid 25,000 or I can't help you, might as well have just told him I can't help you and saved him the dentist visit. I saw a guy that I thought if I could get the world to see what I see, then he'll change the world. Today I want to change and show the world who you would have been 10 years ago. Follow me up as we finish this out. Our promise is that we should be able to do this for a lot more people. Let me see what you think. Let's get started.
Awesome. Let's do it.
If what got him in trouble the first time is still present, there's a high probability of recidivism. You can't change a person unless you change the way people see them. They have to be affected by something different. And the minute you do that, it's an investment that's going to pay back immediately because you can change some people's life. It'll change your life. It'll change your circumstances. The smile that we did is no huge feat. There's no dentist, then there's no surgery, and there's no drilling. I've never made a smile for any person, regardless of their circumstances, that it didn't see them change for the positive immediately. Recidivism is a huge problem, but it's one that can be dealt with. When the world sees the person different, they see the world differently. Mother Teresa was the first to tell people that your smile is a gift. Help me change the world. All I want to do is change their smile, and I hope to be talking to you soon. Thank you. If you made it this far, it's because you probably liked the video. Do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Help us grow this channel. Our subscribers mean the world to us. I think you'll like what's coming this year. Amazing smile makeovers for people all over the world. Thank you for watching the video and hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.